Hey everyone, it's been a while since I made a Lord of the Rings online video, and we are back doing the instance, the Gates of Carn. Here we are helping Orniel, a ranger of the north, try to find her father, and we are at this fortress. Now, I am a bit underleveled. I'm only level 44, and you can see all these monsters are red and a few levels above me, so I'm going to skip through some of the fights because they were a bit of a grind. These guys have like 10,000 health, and my damage just is definitely not keeping up. This instance is the end, I think, of book 7 of the main quest storyline, so we are moving along quite a bit. I'm still playing my red captain, which I'm enjoying. I definitely have to work on the build a little bit, and maybe I'll make a future video on that, what my build ends up being. But we are finding these fallen rangers and clearing some ambushes that happen when we find them. This instance takes place in Angmar, which is an area that you don't see in the books or the movies of the Lord of the Rings, which I think is actually kind of cool that you get to explore that type of stuff in this game. These are areas that would have been part of what was happening, but not directly following the Fellowship. So we're a bit off the beaten path, but I do think that's one of the bonuses of playing a game like this. You get to see those areas in Middle-earth that didn't get explored that much. So Lorniel's looking for her father, and, we find these rangers that are basically dead, and she's just going and checking to see if it's her dad or not. And she's like, please don't be him. And then, we get attacked by these pale folk and Angmaran, just like human warriors, which is kind of cool. And then, Lorniel's like, oh, it's not my dad, so then we can keep moving on. Once we've cleared out the ambush, we're going to keep heading up and further into Carn and looking for another ranger. Now these guys, these huge Gorthorog fires, like I said, they just take forever, so I'm going to skip through some of this fight. But this is kind of what I like about this game so much, is these guys are huge, and my complaint about them is that they're doing these huge, massive attacks that are like rocking the ground, and my guy takes like 5 damage. So I get that I'm like powered up because this used to be an instance where you needed a group, and they've made it so you can play it single player, which is an awesome change. But I just think it would be nice if the combat felt like it meant something. Like when that guy hits the ground, I take like a bunch of damage, or get knocked back. They do some of that where if there's a huge attack, you get knocked back, and that feels nice. Like, it feels correct. With that fight finished, Lorniel's checked, and this ranger's not her father either, and we're going to head up to this gate. Lorniel's going to, not continue on for some reason. So part of this is that Lorniel has a key that got us in the first place, which is how we started this instance, but it's not working on this gate for some reason, so she's gonna stay behind, and we're gonna go around and open a lever and let her in. Alright, we made it back around and we can see the gate, and there's this Angmaran High Priestess in our way who's going to attack us. But not as difficult as the big, like, cave troll looking guys. Once we've cleared them out, we're going to hit this lever here. It's going to open the gate, and Lorniel will come through and then lead us on.
Silently now, darkness approaches.
And she's going to find another ranger just in time to fight these two giant orcs, or I don't know what these things are. I guess they must be trolls. And with that ambush defeated, we head up this giant ramp to this huge gate up here. Then we're fighting these Duvardane. This guy's a Blood Guard, which is an awesome title. It's kind of hard to see, but this guy over there is saying, "Bring forth the giant, they must be stopped." And then another High Priestess shows up. Take her out. The giant has broken free from our will. Oh, this thing is huge. Now that's the kind of consequence for an attack that I'm talking about. This thing doesn't even fit on my camera. I do like how the ground is like cracked when he attacks. Oh, I think he could use some more health because we're going to take him down pretty easily, but that was an awesome surprise and I was not expecting something that big to show up. Then with the giant and everything else defeated, we're going to follow Lorniel again. So Lorniel says we haven't found her dad, and we're going to go into the actual keep itself. These awesome gates, and you can kind of see the Ire of Sauron at the very top, which is awesome. Nice little detail there. Here on the other side, we have her dad, Galadir, and then, I don't know, the king of Angmar, Mordorith. Mordrith. This awesome white-looking character. Kind of looks like the red whites that we saw early on in the story. Calling us a fool and saying we've played right into his plan. And kills Lorniel, just like throws her. I don't know what happened there. But now we get a quick fight against Mordrith. And I was very nervous that we were going to have to actually win this fight because this guy has 20,000 HP and is like almost 8 levels higher than me. But it's one of those fights where like they don't let you actually fully kill the bad guy. Which I don't have a problem with. It means that we get to fight him again later. Such a cool character model. And there we go. I need not waste time with you fools any longer. And then he runs away. But he lets Galadir live for some reason. So that's interesting. So we'll talk to Galadir. He's kind of beat up that Lorniel died, which I don't really know what happened to Lorniel. It just looked like she flew away. But that's the end of the instance, I guess. So we'll hit finish now. We've completed the instance. And then we can travel back.
Lorniel, daughter of Golodir, sought to free her father from the clutches of Mordorith at Carn, but her plan was folly, for Mordorith slew her at the gates and allowed Golodir to go free, a broken man. What hope can Eriador have against a wraith nearly the equal of the Witch King himself?
So a wraith, not a white, and that's kind of interesting that they're comparing it to the Witch King and saying is that strong, but we're going to finish this quest. We get to pick an item. We're going to take this Fairthal helm, and we also get a key to the gates of Carn, so I guess that means we can like do that instance again. We hit level 45 finishing this quest, which lets us unlock legendary items, so I'm definitely excited to explore what that means. And we get a key ring, or we can put that key on our key ring. I don't really know what that means, but that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more Lord of the Rings online content, let me know in the comments. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can become a member and get these videos before anyone else. So once again, thanks for watching.